Hello everyone, my name is Harshit Gupta and I will be taking you in the complete new journey of the 2025 Google Ads course. In this complete journey, we will be learning end to end about the latest updates right now in Google Ads. Also, we will be going through all the new tools and technologies which Google Ads have recently launched. We'll be talking about how Google Ads is using artificial intelligence to provide the best possible outcome from all the campaigns. Alright. So before we further ado, let's just jump directly into the Google Ads. So as you can see on the screen, this is how the Google Ads tools looks like. We'll be going forward with creating a complete Google Ads tool. Okay, so how do you go into this window and how do you create this Google Ads tool? Before that, we need to understand why we need to learn Google Ads and what is the impact of Google Ads, or where we can actually use Google Ads. So before we start creating our own Google Ads account, let me just explain you what is the use of Google Ads and how you can eventually create your own e-commerce business or any other online course and you can sell it using Google Ads. So Google Ads is a tool through which you can run the advertisement on all the Google platforms. All the products which is created by the Google Ads, we can show the ads on all those platforms with the help of just one tool, which is Google Ads. So if you have to run ads on YouTube, you don't need to go and create another ads account, something related to YouTube. There is nothing as such. You can just go and create your Google Ads account, and using the Google Ads account, you can run the ads across all the platforms which is owned by the Google. For example, YouTube, Gmail, Google search engine, which we generally call it as google.com, Google Maps, Play Store, or you can call it as Android Store as well. Now, let's just go ahead and start creating our own Google Ads account. To do that, we have to first have our own Gmail ID. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna create our own Gmail ID, or if you already have a Gmail ID, you can use the similar Gmail ID to create a Google Ads account. To create a Google Ads account, we need to have our own Gmail account. If you already have a Gmail account, then you can use the same one. If you don't have, I'm gonna teach you how you can create a Gmail account. Once you open your Google Chrome, you will come up to this window. What you can do is you can go on the right side and click on Gmail, or you can go on Google and write Gmail. Once you write the Gmail, the first window which will open with the URL mail.google.com, you have to click on it. Once you do that, this window will appear. There are two types of Gmail account which you can create, the one with a personal use and the one for your work and business. So once you go and click on create an account, it will ask you for which account you want to create. So I'm gonna select here for my personal use. I'll just mention my name as Harshit. Also, I'll mention my last name as Gupta. If you want to skip your last name, you can skip that. Next, I'm going to mention my month, day and year of my birth. Also, I'm going to select my gender. Click on next. Once I do that, it'll ask me to select your username. I can select any username which I find or which is also available with the Google Ads. So I'm going to select my own username with any random date and number. Click on next. Once you do that, you have to enter your password. So here I'm going to enter my password. And once you enter your password, you have to click on next. So now we have created our Gmail account, so we can go ahead and create our Google Ads account. To do that, we can just go to Google and write Google Ads. Once we do that, you will see this URL, the first one, which will have this logo with ads.google.com. Okay, so we'll just click on it. And what we can do is we'll click on start now. Once we click on start now, it will take us to this window. Here we have to enter a few details about our businesses. So let's just go and start creating our Google Ads account. For this whole tutorial, I'm gonna take my own company's website, which is digitronics.com, to show you how we can create a Google Ads account and also how we can run the Google Ads on a website. So let's go ahead and create a business name, Digitronics. You can use your own business name while you're creating your Google Ads account. And here I'm going to mention my website. Okay, we can click on next. It will go and check your website and also pull out some additional information directly from your website, which you can utilize while creating your ads. So at the initial level, whenever you are creating your Google Ads account, Google will push you to create a campaign that time itself. But I'm not going to create a campaign right now itself without learning our basics. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you another way around using which you can create your Google Ads account without creating a sample campaign. We can click on next. Here we can click on skip. Again we can click on skip and leave campaign creation. Now we have to do some billing setup, so we're going to mention the details about our billing. So make sure if you are creating a Google Ads account for any specific country, if you are based out in United States, you need to select your billing country as United States. Also, you have to make sure the currency you're selecting will be in dollars. Since the account inside the Google Ads will also show the currency in dollars, so you have to make sure that the currency you're selecting should be in the specific country for which you're running the ads. I'm going to select here United States dollar and click on continue. Since in the United States dollar, we need to have a payment method, which is either the credit card or the debit card. Without that credit card, there's another hack. So what we're going to do is we're going to select here billing country as India, and we're going to select our currency as Indian rupee and click on continue. Now second thing is we have to create our payments profile. Payment profile is the profile which will associate your payment details with the Google Ads account. You can switch your payments profile from one Google Ads account to another Google Ads account. If you want to use the same payment methods in multiple Google Ads account, you can just simply go to your Google Ads account and connect your payment profile. So payment profile, we're just going to click on plus sign and create a new payment profile. It'll ask few more details about your organization and everything. I'm just going to fill each and everything and then we can move forward. I'm going to select individual and name as Digitronics. Okay, I'm just going to click on create. And how do you want to pay? For that, you won't get the option right now here. For that, you have to click on a payment method. So we'll just click on plus sign on payment method. If we have to select credit or debit card or pay with net banking, we have to enter our credentials. And by mistake, if we are creating a campaign and we are doing it for the testing purposes and we don't want to run the campaign, if we have added our payment method as net banking or add a credit or debit card, there are chances that your campaign can start running or it can spend some money if the funds are available. So just to make sure if nothing happens, we're just gonna use pay with bank transfer, because a lot of people will not be having a net banking on the debit card, but still they want to learn Google Ads, so we can use this option, which is pay with bank transfer. And I'm gonna click on continuing with all the terms and conditions, and you can select this option if you want to receive the personal emails from the Google Ads on how you can improve it. For now, I'm going to click on no and click on submit. Once you click on submit, this window will come up. In this window, you can see the bank transfer, in which specific bank you have to send your money. I'll just simply click on complete and our account is created. We can just click on continue. Now we have to add few more details which will tell Google Ads for what we want to run the ads for. Either we are our own company who are running the ads for our own products, or we are a digital marketing agency who is running the ads for other companies on their behalf. So according to that, you can select the option. Here is an option, is your organization an advertising agency? If you are an advertising agency, you can select this option, yes. If you're not an advertising agency and you want to run the ads for your own business, you can select no. For now, I'm going to select no. Then it will ask me who is going to pay for your ads. Are you going to pay for your ads, or you have any other person who will be paying for your ads? So I'll just directly click on yes, we pay for Google Ads directly. You can even have other third-party companies whom you can transfer the money and they can pay on your behalf if you don't want to get into the legal taxation parts and you want to not get into the calculation of the GST or other taxes in your country. I'll just click on continue. Now our account is created. As you can see, we have all the options and everything, and this is a completely brand new account where you won't be seeing any of the data.